Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monza, Italy, first race of the new season. And I'm going to be having Days Freak joining me very shortly after he's finished his F1 management game, of which I've not played yet. But I hear it is pretty good. Yep, so got 13 drivers tonight to start the new season. So, yeah, should be interesting. Usual faces are here from last season. Perhaps they can challenge for the title this year. Here is Days join us now.
Hello. Hello.
Not on track tonight, but decided to join the commentary box after I paid him.
Everyone needs a sweetener sometimes.
Oh, did you get in the lobby?
Not yet. Give me like 4 more seconds.
No. Maybe you can help me out on this one.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You
know me, I always like doing commentary.
You know all the
corner names.
Track.
Yeah, I usually look up the track before the race for my commentary. Let me get Monza up on my phone so I can remember what is where exactly.
The only one I know is Scary, but I'm not even sure where it is. That's the only name of them.
Scari's the chicane at the beginning of Sector 3.
Oh, okay.
It surprises me there's only 2 DRS straights on Monza. I feel like that long straight before Parabolica should be another one, but I'm just saying.
A touch cloudy. What? So we got Morez, FIFA. All right. In a house. I won't be joining that tonight, I'm afraid. I was in engineering last week in the F4.
Oh, neat.
And one of them just invited me to a party, but not tonight. just starting his lap now, coming into the braking zone here. Down the gears, second gear. Up through the gears now, third, fourth, fifth. Coming around this long right hand, try and hold to the inside line. Got a car up in front, I don't know if you can know for a Mayo, is it? Another pass. So.
Oh! I don't know if you're watching Blades, but he just rode the second curb pretty heavy and nearly lost it.
Going through Scully now. Finally found out what part of the track is off this.
Heading into a Scary now.
Oh, this is the
Yep, running 5th gear through here. About 60% throttle through the corner. Very good run for the McLaren. Top speed of 208 miles an hour for the McLaren. Now into Parabolica, 5th gear, max throttle now. Again, the inside line excruciatingly into 20.1 for the McLaren of Blades office. And across the line will be the Mercedes of Greeny. Right along with him as he's coming through Parabolica now. And he's going to dive into the pits. We move to Ron Celtic. Across the line puts up a 20.7.
6/10. Big gap.
For him, it's Stato. It's a 21.4. Dylan Baxter across the line puts up almost a 120 flat. 120.007.
Almost.
Aki AMG 21.3. We've got Ludlow coming through Parabolica. Cross line, he's going to put up a 20.08. 73 thousandths of a second off of Dylan Baxter. The Ford across line puts up a 19.7. We're officially into the 19s, folks.
Automatic call now. What would be Alfa Romeo coming up to the line? Big challenge to the top. This tier 1 and RSL.
Wow. Yeah, for a millisecond, it looked like a car was on track right in front of him. 20.9 for the Alfa Romeo of Matthew.
Yeah, but that's slow time now. Yeah. Drasy. Sector 1. A while before he starts his lap. Very up.
Yeah. A lot of cloud cover, definitely overcast conditions. When I first loaded into the session, the track looked like it was damp. I wasn't sure if that was just a visual glitch or what.
Very low at the moment. We're on board with Basil. Again for
It definitely looks like rain is possible. Top speed of 217 miles an hour for Drazi as he's coming into the first chicane.
How nicely there. Maybe that inside curve there. Now build this sector. It's the curve there, right a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, no instability. It looks like he rode that perfectly. A little wide through the first Lesmos, now coming through the second Lesmos. 5th gear, half throttle. Top
he's
sector
blue.
2 as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Very good job through Ascari. Ford Drazi here.
Come on, final bend now. Onto the main straight. It's looking a very tidy lap from Drazi.
Look at the inside line and across the line. It's going to be a 19.6. It's pole for the Mercedes. Move on to the next man to cross the line and put up a lap time. It'll be Ron Lauren. We've got FGE Adam 77 joining the session. And Lauren's going to dive into the pits. Interesting decision there. We got Alex PC riding the outside of Parabolica. Across the line, it's going to be a 20.9. It's P9 for the Ferrari. Forward through the first sector for Greeny.
Still up. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit loose there on the rear end.
Yeah. Lesmo's definitely a very common place for you to lose the rear end at. Of course, a lot of these corners are because you're going from full throttle to half or no throttle. Yeah. Alex PC has crashed. Alex PC has crashed. I'm going to jump onto Moro's FIFA, see what happened. It looks like he may have lost it out of the first Lesmos, and that seems to be exactly what he did. His car is facing the opposite direction. A lot of rear end instability, that is for sure. Back to Greeny as he comes across the line now. He's at 21.3 for the Mercedes. It's P10 provisionally.
Yeah, he's not lost.
Certainly an improvement for that for Greeny.
Yeah. Like so, he'd be happy with that.
Got a yellow in Sector 1. It's for Greeny getting out of the way of the Red Bull of Dylan Baxter, who's on a hot lap now.
Aki AMG, 21.3. He won't be happy with that. One of the fast drivers from last season.
Lights off. It's across the line. Puts up a 19.3. Beto across the line. Let's see what he can put up. It's going to be a 20.8. It's improvement by 6/10. It puts him up to P8.
Aki improves by 6/10.
20.6. It's P6 for the Red Bull.
Style 6/10 up on this time. Sector 1. Whoa, improving now.
Matthew Core across the line puts up a 19.8. P4.
I didn't think that was a
Dylan Baxter across the line. It's a 19.6. It's P2. Improves by just over 4/10 of a second.
Morris. He's next across the line. Got McLaren right behind him at Romsark. Is it? Oh,
No, that's the Blades. Blades going pretty slow himself. They both going into the pits from what it looks like.
Stout next across the line. I think he might be going into the pits as well.
Ludlow across the line. I think he improved by about 13 thousandths of a second. Oh boy, I didn't even see that.
Validated his lap. One of the very fast drivers at the end of last season.
Lauren coming through Parabolica now. Across the line, it's going to be a 120.5. It's P7 for the Aston Martin.
Ludlow's on a lap. Can he improve his 20 flat?
No, he's way off. He's almost a second and a half off right now. I don't think he's looking to improve it. He doesn't have the ERS on either, so he's certainly not gonna.
That's a lot. Just come up to sector 2, so
53-1 through the first two sectors for the Aston Martin of Adam. Oh, and he loses it. Oh, he touched the inside curb at the final part of the 3-section corner and just lost it completely. Oh,
he overtakes his teammate.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of the way, and I don't think he realized that Lauren was right there. So it was almost too late.
Heap of time there.
Perhaps Lauren is going to give him a tow. No, neither of them. Lauren's coming in as is Adam.
Lauren ain't going to be happy with that one. His teammate. There wasn't a lot he could do. Coming into the Aston Martin garage, and there'll be a lot of conversations from the team principal.
Certainly.
Well, we've only got one car on track. Well, Mercedes on track.
We got two. We got FIFA, who's just about to start his hot lap, and we've got Drazzy coming out of the second Lesmos now.
He's up on his time.
On the second DRS straight. Med 3042 has joined the session. It's a 52.7 for Drazzy through the first two sectors. He's improved by about 3.5 tenths. Fantastic run out of Ascari and now down the final straight before the Parabolica. Top speed at 209 miles an hour. Parabolica now. To the line, it's a 19.317. He beats Blazed by just over 500ths of a second.
Well, he's down on his time, but only half a tenth. So he can still find more in his final sector. He does. Starting running in 9th on base 7.
Didn't improve in the first two sectors, though. He was down by about 700ths of a second, so he's got to find whatever time he can. Comes across the line now, and it looks like it's going to be, yes, an improvement. It's a 20.625. He passes Aki AMG, takes P8.
Very close, very good field.
Certainly is.
Now everyone's pulling out of the setup. Try and get a lap in later on.
Greeny across the line will start his hot lap now. Very smooth through the first two corners for Greeny. Gotta hope this guy either gets out of the way or just continues to give him a tow like he is right now. He now gets out of the way. Helps Greeny gain 300ths of a second. Rides to both of the curves, goes a little wide. No invalidation though. Does touch the gravel. That could hurt him a little bit. Oh, and he goes extremely wide out of the second Lesmos. I don't think he's going to be able to improve his lap time. Probably going to have to start saving ERS now if he wants to be able to put up another lap time.
Come up to the line now, Cole. Can he improve his time? He does. By 2.5 tenths. That's third fastest out. 19.5. So, ROM BFord is...
We've got Drazzy, I think, coming out of the pits. We do. He doesn't have enough time.
Surely not.
Unless he's planning on giving his teammate a tow. No, his teammate's coming into the pit, so Drazzy's just come out.
Let's go on to a little sector.
I'm not quite sure why.
Sector 1.
Dato's invalidated his lap.
Okay, so we'll go back on board with Ludlow. He's at 10.5 on his time.
Checkered flag is dropped.
So he won't improve.
Whatever these boys can find is all they're going to be able to do. Ludlow will be the first man across the line. Apologies. Across the line, it's going to be a 19.9. He improves almost a 10.5. It's P6 for the AlphaTauri driver.
Med.
Across the line, he puts up a 20.1. Wow, it's P7. Lorne improves to a 20.0. Aki AMG, it's a 20.4. Rom Celtic getting in a massive tow off the AI. I don't know if it's Razzie or Greeny, but now he's been blocked. I don't think he's going to be able to improve now.
No, he got blocked.
He's not. He's going to dive into the pits. Unfortunate end to the session for Rom Celtic. Adam across the line puts up a 19.8. It's P6. Now we're only waiting for Matthew Core, who will be diving into the pits, I assume. So Drazzy takes pole. It's Blades P2, P3, Matthew P4, Dylan Baxter BFord is P5. Much lower on the grid than you would expect. Adam P6, followed by Ludlow, Lorne, Med, Aki AMG rounds out the top 10. Moros FIFA, Celtic, Dato, and Alex PC and Greeny.
Definitely some shocks there. ROM BFord down in 5th. ROM Celtic down in 11th. 12th. Oh.
Yeah.
That is a shocker.
Few flags here I don't usually see in league racing. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen someone have a Pakistani flag in any league I've been in. Austrian is rare. Slovakian, excuse me. Apologies, Ludlow. Slovakian. Again, very rare. Lithuanian, pretty rare.
Wow. Monza. Well, conditions look absolutely perfect.
Oh, yeah, wow. Nice and sunny. I don't see many clouds anywhere. Be in for a good race here.
I love it when the sun's out. Looking forward to this. It should be some interesting racing here. Good overtakes normally on Monza. Is a track you can overtake on. Nice speedy circuit to start the season off. Unlike what's been happening in RS7.
Yeah, no kidding.
God. Street circuit.
I mean, at least I got P7 last race, but I'm still, kind of a pain, frankly.
Well, you got P7. You can't complain with them. Points on the board.
Yeah, finally. Hopefully, I'm able to
Finally,
beat my.
two races.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just dreadful. Baku was an absolute disappointment. I figured I was going to get some points there, and then I got a phantom spin out of nowhere and completely wrecked the car out. And I'm like, this is why I have my game in AI for like at least a quarter of a race. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that because this game is an absolute tragedy. Last year's game, I could actually do the races. This year, it's just pointless. There's no reason to.
Yeah. Well, I was lucky to get P5.
I could have fought with you for position if I hadn't been absolutely screwed by a motive carrot. And then I sent in the clips about an hour late because I forgot about it. I was dealing with some stuff. And I don't think they're going to count my clips because, again, an hour late. And I'm like, great. So, yeah. What a motive carrot did to me is basically going to go unpunished. And I'm just going to get absolutely screwed again like that probably next race with my luck. And I'm probably going to throw my head through a cement wall.
No, I was lucky to get P5 in the end. I would have got P6. I would have got P6 safety car. But I was kind of screwed. When that safety car came out because I couldn't pay it. I had worn softs and I had worn mediums, so it's pointless for me. Decided to stay out on semi-warm hards. Well, everyone paid for softs or fucking fresh mediums, and I was like, fuck me. Well, we're about to start this race. ROM official. Enough about talking about our races.
Yeah.
Right, start back. What do you want to do? Do you want to call the start and I'll go grid? Ace?
All right. Well, from top to bottom, we have got Rondrazi on pole in the Mercedes on the hard tires. In fact, everyone here on hard tires except for a few. We got Blade's office in P2 in the McLaren, the Alfa Romeo of Matthew Corr, the Red Bull of Dylan Baxter, the Haas of ROM BFord, the Aston Martin of Adam, the AlphaTauri of Ludlow, the Aston Martin of Lorne, the Alfa Romeo of Med, the Red Bull of Aki AMG, Moros FIFA in the Haas, Celtic in the McLaren, Stato in the Alpine, Alex PC in the Ferrari, and Greeny in the Mercedes. High order goes hard. Top 6 on hards, medium hard, hard, and medium.
Well, Rondrazi. It's the first pole of the new season. Got Blaze office for company. Matthew. Right behind him. All about getting a good start here. Turn 1. Not a fan of this track. Here we go, 27 laps. 7 lap Monza Italian Grand Prix. lights.
No one getting disqualified from their grid slot, so good news there. 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go here at the Italian Grand Prix to start the new season of ROM. And we've got BFord with an absolutely fantastic start off the line. And look at this, Matthew Core. Oh, we got a spinner. It's definitely Matthew Core. It's Matthew Core who spun off. And a handful of other drivers losing a good number of positions. 7 lost spots for Matthew, 4 lost for Ludlow, 2 for Aki AMG. Dylan Baxter lost 2, a gain of 3 for Celtic, 4 for Moros FIFA, and 4 for
He's going
Med.
side by side with the McLaren, though, of one side. We had to back out of it. Green's left the session.
Greeny's left the session. His AI is going to be taking that over. And we got Ludlow, who just took P10 away from Celtic. Celtic's going to be looking to try and take that back side by side into the second Lesmos. Not the place you want to go side by side, and not usually. Doesn't matter. Celtic does it, and he makes the move work. P10 for the McLaren.
Matthew recovered well there. He got the move on one side early there.
Second battle for P3. BFord is on the gearbox of Adam. He can smell what he had for breakfast this morning. He's going to have to break a little early, I was about to say, if he doesn't want to run into the back of that driver.
Setting him up on a main straight here.
He does. He's absolutely flying past him. Going about 7 miles an hour faster than him.
Try a late one, is he?
Adam looking to the inside for the move. I don't know if it's there. Oh, bumps into the back of BFord, but nothing too big. Meanwhile, Blades around the outside of Curva Grande, trying to make the move stick on Drazzy. They're still side by side, reminiscent of Alonso Vettel back in 2011. I believe it was 2012 here at Monza.
ROM BFord always went to the back of the McLaren because he went slow through the chicane there.
Got Lorne and Matthew Core both. Matthew Core getting the move done on Lorne in the Aston Martin. Oh, Greeny's spun. He's in the wall. He's missing his front wing.
Trying to get going again.
Oh, we got a spinner. It's Stato. Loses it out of Ascari. Still in the race, though. No damage for the Alpine. But definitely not the start you want to this race. You want to be in the DRS train, and you want to stay in that DRS train. And if BFord takes fastest lap.
He's also setting up the Mercedes there. Razor.
Not going to be able to.
Say Blazer.
We're going side by side.
Speaking of an hour league. No flex up to one XPC. Greeny 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane.
Oh, not the start you want to have to your season.
No.
Looks like he's going to stick it out, though, for now. I do hope he can at least get something to go his way and perhaps catch back up to the field.
Yeah. You could stick it out, you know. I mean, still early on, we could get a safety car. Bring him right back in it.
Moros FIFA does not have DRS. Could be big for the Haas. Big for Matthew Core right behind him. Never mind, Matthew spun. Lost it in the same place Stato did. His car's ghosted, so he doesn't have to worry about driving out in front of people.
God, it's ghosted.
Not too bad. Oh yeah, no, that would have been a massive pileup. He would have came back out on the track and it would have taken out half the field. And then Greeny would finish like P8 or something at worst.
Yeah.
Looks like Med takes fastest lap with a 23.5. Alex BC now with a 23.4.
Lacey's going side
no
by side
DRS.
Turn one. Gets the move done.
Oh, and Adam trying to get the move is done as well on BFord.
See in the back.
And right now it looks like he's going to get it done. He will. Wow.
Nice move there by both drivers.
Certainly.
Look at that, Ned is keeping in close contact with the top. He is on the medium tyre though, so that would be the case. John Black's sitting behind there as well. Got the top 7 really. Right in contention.
And we get a yell. Rom Celtic's out. He's out of the race. He's crashing into safety cars. Exactly what Greeny needed.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the drivers at the front, being that no one started on softs, this is a bit of an inopportune safety car right now.
We started crashing there.
We certainly can't make it to the end on hards from here.
On board with that Greeny now. We're going to come up to where the crash is. I think they've cleared it.
I don't imagine anyone's going to be pitting here. I just can't see it happening. But I could be wrong as Med dives into the pits. Moro Siva stays out.
I mean, the medium runners might think about it.
I don't think, like I said, you can't make hards go to the end from here.
23 laps.
And we've got Aki AMG pitting too. He's on the hards. I don't understand that. Oh, Med has wing damage, as does the Red Bull of Aki AMG. So that explains their pit stops. I was completely confused for a moment. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is a bit early.
Stato, though, doesn't have wing damage, or either that or doesn't repair it. Maybe the game screwed him on that. I don't know. But he doesn't pit for a wing change.
This is upgrading out for a turn.
Certainly has. Certainly has.
You don't tend to see a lot of safety cars. So.
I'm sorry?
I said, I don't know if it's me or you don't tend to see a lot of safety cars on Monza.
At Monza? No, not many. Matthew Core has caught up to the pack, as has Med and Aki AMG. We are now waiting for Stato, who should be there momentarily, and Greeny, who I would hope is there by the end of this lap.
Yeah, he should catch up. You know, if I was to hit him, I'd pit him. No. Get a 5-second move. He should have done that lap.
He's not doing it here either. I'm a little shocked too. For a moment I forgot that it was a 5-second. I thought it was just a regular 3-second. When you said just get rid of the penalty, I was like, you can't do that. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm a little confused too.
He would have caught up to the pack. You could have done it just then. Or even a lap before.
And a really good helicopter angle here on this, looking at Greeny.
And reason I think was they didn't want to change the tyres, maybe. But you could have gone to mediums.
Safety cars in this lap, and good news, Greeny has caught up. Safety car restart is to the discretion now of Blades. He's going about 50 miles an hour here. He is just going as slow as possible. Adam and BFord both get a 5-second for collision with each other. That could be huge for last season's champion.
The thing is, they both have to pit, so it won't get removed. He's gone pretty early there.
Yeah, wow, he's gone real early.
Caught him napping there.
I'm a little shocked he went so early, but he's caught them out by a good margin.
Really a second.
Brazzy's having to literally swerve on the straight just to put in some heat into those tires. Not a good sign for Brazzy.
Turn one there for ROM BFord and
Adam, they're both touching. They're touching again. Oh,
contact.
Oh!
Look at that.
Adam,
ROM
I think,
BFord.
lost the rear end, bumped into BFord, and then BFord lost it.
Yeah.
And Dylan is just licking at the chops just to get these two. As is Moros. Where did he come from? I'm getting the worst
BFord's
angle
gone.
in the history of humanity. BFord is dead. No, he's not. He's still good. Never mind. He's just been dropped to the back of the pack. Unbelievable. What has just happened?
That was unbelievable because they all tried to go 4 wide at one stage. It was never going to work.
Yeah, and I couldn't get a single angle.
I had a semi-good angle.
The only angles I got were like the halo cam off to the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was all I could get. And I'm like, bro.
I just saw.
I even went back to
people
Lorne,
like
and it was still
slide into the
terrible.
wall. It's like he's got a mountain to climb now if he's going to get the victory here today.
And Greeny all of a sudden is back 45. Oh, he pitted. He pitted to get the penalty removed. That's why he doesn't have one. But BFord, on the other hand, is eons behind, and I just don't know what he can do at this point.
Well, I don't know what's happened to Adam because he's dropped back by 3 seconds. I know there was a contact, right? Did he actually get damage from it?
I don't know. He's been able to hold off Dylan Baxter pretty well. Let's look on board with Dylan and see if he's going overly slow. It doesn't look like he is. We've got... Oh, boy, we got side-by-side action. Moros has crashed out. What has just happened? Oh, wow. And that's another safety car. Greeny, once again, has got to feel like the luckiest guy on the grid.
Yeah.
Most FIFA's out. BFord does get bailed out here on that, as does Adam, being able to get rid of that penalty. The question is do they get rid of it now or later?
I mean, if I was BFord, I'd do it now. But he's got
the only problem
still to go with those hard tires.
The only downside is that because he started on the hards, he's gonna have to pit onto the mediums, and I don't know how long mediums go here, and I certainly know they don't go to the end from here, even with the help of a safety car. Adam has pitted.
19 laps.
Dylan's also in the pits. Alex PC's in the pits.
I've seen it done.
Ludlow.
On a track like this, because you've got to think, it's basically straight. You're not a lot of corners and stuff to wreck the tires. It's basically straight.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen it done before. I mean, they're going to have a few laps here under the safety car.
I'd say the corners that really give your tires a lot of stress are, of course, Parabolica, the Lesmos, and Ascari. The chicanes, I wouldn't say give you too much, unless you're running an immensely aggressive setup. But like I said, it's mostly just those.
Because he's pitted, got the pit stop out of the way. If he goes to the end on these mediums, the top guy is here, not pitted. So he could come back in.
Certainly could, but he's going to have to be very gentle on these tires if he wants to get them to the end. And if he does end up pitting, which is more than likely, I'd say he's got to hope that others pit as well, or that he's just much faster.
Has pitted.
That he has, yes. No one with penalties now.
He's going to come out in front of BFord.
All back to... Yeah, between BFord and Adam is Ludlow. He's on the hard tires. He can... I'm pretty sure if you pit now onto hards, you can make it to the end. So If I'm Stato or Aki AMG, I'm thinking about pitting onto hards.
I mean, the top guys now.
Greeny's crashed. Greeny's out. Oh, heartbreaking.
No.
Crashed out of the Scary chicane, sort of chicane, and he's out already. You hate to see it.
Yeah. I mean, he only needed a couple more drivers to, you know, bin it, and he would have been in the points. Looking like at the moment. Yep.
BFord pitting once again onto another set of new mediums. I'm not sure why.
Well, it lasts a bit longer. Probably thinking, I want as fresh tyres as possible to try and get me to the end.
I mean, you might be able to make a set of mediums go to the end here, but I mean, you would have you'd have to treat your tires like newborns, essentially.
I'm sure I've done it before.
I know in the old game I made a set of softs go 12 laps here. I think that was the longest I ever made a set of softs last year. The longest I made a set of mediums was 20. And hards, I started the race on hards and I pitted.
Yeah.
Actually, no. The reason I didn't pit. The reason I didn't pit is because it started raining right at the very end. So they were like, "Oh, you don't have to pit now," and I ended up finishing the race on those hards.
We think no.
Safety cars in this lap, extremely late.
17
wow.
Laps on mediums. That's doable.
We got Blades going very slow on this restart here. He's going now. Yep. He didn't catch out anyone, though. Grassy knew he was doing that from the get-go, and he didn't get caught out by an inch. Dylan Baxter, excuse me, is just past Stato.
Well, you got ROM BFord
side
here
by
playing
side
the long
for
game.
both the Alfa Romeos. One's got to back out. Your teammates, you can't do this. You cannot do this. They're getting so close together. I don't know how you guys are keeping it on track. And it looks like Matthew Kors is going to keep the position.
Stato went wide there.
Stato gets 3 seconds. And BFord goes right past him like he's nothing. BFord from 13th to 9th on this restart. Stato losing another position. Now he's trying to get back at Alex PC, but backs out. He knows he doesn't have the run he needs. Adam in BFord now. Dylan looking to make a move on Med, but it's not there. Not yet.
No, at the moment, I'd make ROM BFord favourite for this race. The others have got a pit.
Stato getting passed once again, this time by Ludlow. Yeah, the top 4 in this race have yet to pit at all.
It could be effectively.
How many laps they've had under safety car, they might end up actually going from hards to softs. Dylan Baxter passing the Alfa Romeo of Med about 7 to 8 miles an hour faster. Passing them with ease. BFord now in the gearbox of Adam. Got AMG right in front of him.
Bit of a blocker there. He can't go past there.
Side by side right now. You don't want to see them go side by side in the chicane, though. Oh, and they do. Adam's off. BFord cuts the corner. No penalty there.
Contact between the two of them again.
No, that was Adam and AMG that got into each other. Neither of them wanted to back out. Matthew Kors off. He's still in the race though, but he's got wing damage. He's gonna have to pit now. Imagine he was trying to push those hards long and see if he could go towards the end and go perhaps onto a set of softs for the end of the race. DRS has now been enabled.
I swear, Drazi now is going to have to like pressure on blade. All our drivers here on medium tyres, thinking that they could try and stretch around to the end. Dylan is sitting right behind.
I'm still watching BFord right now. He's making the move on AMG. He's got to back out, though. AMG probably take him out. No, it doesn't look like it. BFord backed out a bit, but BFord got the better exit out of the chicane. And now he's going to have P6 over AMG.
Slices his way through the field so far.
But it doesn't have DRS here, which this will give AMG the chance to fight back. It's going to be really hard for BFord to catch back up to these guys without DRS. Unless he can use those better tires to his advantage. Still about a 1.4 back now. Closing in, but not enough. Not going to get DRS here, but neither is AMG. But BFord now is in no man's land.
Some to Drazi. Maybe a 0.7 behind though.
I think Blades just has the superior setup or something here, I guess. Alex PC making the move on AMG. He's got it done up to P7 for the Ferrari driver.
Nice.
Adam is fighting back. He's on the gearbox of Ludlow right now for P9. It's a very good run through the chicane and out of the chicane. It might give BFord what he needs.
Spending that.
He does. He's just inside the DRS. How hard BFord's pushing it. Don't know if those tires can make it.
Blades. Absolutely. Line up front.
Yeah, Blaze is he's just running away with it right now. And Dylan Baxter's got P2.
He is really dropping off the pace.
Yeah, despite being on much newer tire. Oh, BFord almost loses it completely there on the exit of the first chicane. I don't think he has a very good. I don't think he's got much stability in that car. We've seen BFord run with. No, he doesn't look like he's got damage, but we'll only know once he pits.
Yeah.
Matthew Core across the line takes fastest lap with a 21-0. There is that. Lorne is spun. He's off in Lesmos. That gives BFord P5. Looks like those guys on those old hards aren't really able to keep those very sustainable.
At least another 2 laps before that can be moved. Oh, Ferrari's gone.
Yep, Alex PC. He's off. I don't think he's got any damage, though. He might be fine.
Lucky Ron there. Went through him there.
Dylan Baxter has caught up the Blades by about 0.8 of a second since taking P2. Drazi pits. BFord takes P3 off of Med.
Did he get a new front wing?
Drazi's onto a new set of mediums.
No new front wing. His tires must have just gone.
Let me check.
It's going to be quite far behind.
And it won't. Okay, so we are looking for Drazi. Drazi did not change his wing. Well, I don't think he's got wing damage. I think. Look at this. Dylan Baxter is now less than 1.4 seconds behind Blades.
Losing in fast.
He's just reeling him in.
He's got to get those tires to the end. Another what? 11 laps. As Blades can get in the pits. Or a set of mediums. I wouldn't have thought he'd go soft.
And we got Blades now in the pits, who gives Dylan Baxter the lead. BFord's now P2. FGE Adam has just passed Ludlow. It's P4 for the... Oh! And Ludlow just ran right into the back of him through the chicane. And Blades comes out ahead of Drazzy by 2.5 seconds, so the overcut worked for him. At least for now. We're gonna want to keep. I'm gonna keep an eye on these two, Blades and Drazzy, try and see if they have catching back up to the leaders. Blades 21.8 seconds behind Drazzy.
Drazzy, we get back. What is it? Right, so Blades 21 seconds to make up in 10 laps. That's a heck of a lot of time to make up. I don't know if you can do it.
I don't think BFord is catching Drazzy. He's not dropping either. He's kind of just staying in the same range. Med, in the meantime, is staying right close enough to BFord to keep DRS.
I mean, they're pushing hard now. But whether they can make up effectively 2 seconds a lap. I mean, I know ROM BFord tires are going to drop.
I'm pretty sure his tires have dropped off a bit by now.
I mean,
He's not really pulling away from Med anymore. He's kind of just... Like right there, Med actually caught up a little bit.
His tires are going to be screaming about 3 or 4 laps.
I would say everyone outside... I would say everyone in front of Blades, honestly, is going to be in trouble in a few laps. So BFord has caught up now to Dylan Baxter a little bit. He's about 0.6 closer now. He's 1.6 off of Baxter.
Med. We haven't thought about him. It's unfortunate the whole part. Never know.
His tires will last probably as long as theirs will. Like you said, another 3 or 4 laps.
Gonna have to do another 8 laps on his tires. That'll be 24 laps on the hards. Whereas the guys in the front are going to have to go like 17 laps on those medium ones. Red Bull right there. Trying to keep contact with these two here.
Yeah. After just 2 laps, Blades has gone from 5.3 to 1.5 seconds behind to Alex PC. Those new mediums Blades has are absolutely killing it for him. Only 19.3 seconds in closing to the leaders. Like Blades might actually get DRS here. He's going to catch up a little bit more. It doesn't look like he's going to get it. He's just missed out. Drazzy's dropped a second since they both came out of the pits. Or since Blades came out of the pits. And we've got Aki AMG with a 5-second speeding penalty, speeding into the pits. You hate to see it.
Blades now. right behind Alex BC. Use him now as a DRS.
DRS mule is what I'd call it. Dado onto the softs, so he might be looking for fastest lap, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. I mean, those tires should be able to make it to the end. They're just going to be screaming by the end. And while BFord is still closing into Baxter, not by a lot, but a little bit. He's 1.2 off now.
The move here now.
Might be where he gets it. No, I don't think he does. I don't think BFord's going to get DRS here. No, he does. He does get DRS just slightly. With BFord getting the DRS here. Top speed of about 212 miles an hour. Med's top speed 207. A huge difference. Top three. I don't think Med's going to have to push as hard as he can. Stay near these folks.
Well, all set that Blades was going to win this race. That safety car kind of compromised really. And unless there's a late safety car here, I cannot see him winning this race.
He's 17.4 seconds behind and closing.
Yeah, medium time.
Well, no, I mean, all these guys are going to have to pit. There's no way. If BFord and Baxter try to push these tires to the end, they're both gonna have a puncture. Ditto Adam. Ludlow and Med should be able to, especially Ludlow, should be able to make it to the end. Med is probably gonna make it to the end, but he's definitely gonna be close to puncture territory, I can imagine.
Pretty close, but 17 laps. I mean, with ROM BFord right behind Dylan Baxter, that's not helping. Yeah.
No, certainly not him. The dirty air is going to kill his tires. And they're already just about dead, I imagine. In this game, I think the longest I've made a set of hards go here is 16. And these guys still have to go 5 more laps. After this lap, anyway.
Yeah.
Razzie has just passed Alex PC in Curva Grande around the outside of Curva Grande. Fantastic move by Drazzy. Blades, though, is pulled out to over a 3-second gap to the Mercedes of Drazzy. I'd honestly say the guy with the most highest chance of winning right now is probably Ludlow. Got 4.3 seconds.
This for the lead.
Ahead of Blades.
ROM BFord. Setting up the move. On Dylan.
Even with DRS, Slipstream, and ERS, he's only slightly faster than Baxter.
Yeah, Baxter's holding a nice defensive line there. He almost got to the back of him there. ROM BFord. But he managed to hold it.
Ludlow. Oh, wow. Ludlow and Adam are fighting for position. I didn't realize these two were close.
Yeah.
I'd say Ludlow at this point in the race is on a better tire than Adam.
Four laps to go.
Blade is catching up quite a bit to these guys. Only 3.3 seconds, 3.2 now. And he's just hawking them down.
Yeah.
Baxter still holding on to P1 right now. Can't imagine how much damage this is doing to his tires.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Right on the gearbox of Dylan Baxter. He should be able to make the move now.
Don't look that warm. Go on board with them.
Yeah.
Left. Sorry, the right over there. Bit warm. Yeah.
I would say they're both over 60% by now. Ludlow getting the move done on Adam. Can Adam do anything about it? Trying to switch back on here. Doesn't look like it's going to work, though. Blades caught up by over half a second in that chicane alone. 2.3 seconds behind Adam and Ludlow now. I think Blades will definitely be able to catch up to these two. Lauren gets a 3-second time penalty. Never mind, he's in 12th.
Got to feel Dylan's really under pressure here now. Try and hold on for this win. B4's got so much more ERS.
There's a yellow in sector 1. The Lauren doesn't look like it's going to be anything coming of it.
Yeah, good going. Can he hold on this time? Like 83%.
I don't know. I don't think he can. He's going
to do the long way around.
Yep. Oh!
Squeezed a little bit. He loses it a little bit.
BFord lost it a bit, and that's going to keep him in P2.
You've also got Med coming, sniffing up there, yeah.
BFord using his ERS now, try to get the move around the outside of Curva Grande. He backs out. He doesn't have the move done here. This is absolute joy to Med. He's watching these two fight and absolutely shred their tires.
And he's still got to go and have a free.
Certainly does.
I mean, unless there's a big, massive punch here, I can't see.
Oh, BFord can't get the move here either.
Superb run out there. Double slipstream off the two in front.
Oh! Looking to the outside, looking to the inside. Blades has made the move on Adam Work. It's P5 for the McLaren. Med is just inches behind these guys. We are now on the penultimate lap of this race. BFord's got to get the move done here or it's bust. Well, Med can just chill right behind these guys and get the free podium.
Yeah, definitely.
BFord has now gotten the lead.
Could have
I think that's going to be all she wrote. I don't know if anyone can do anything now. Blade's getting another position. It's P4. Oh, getting the position back on Ludlow, I should say.
Dylan pulls that.
I'd say at this point the race is over unless B4 gets a penalty or something happens. I'd say it's over here.
Yeah. I fought very hard for this year today, but looks like we're pulling away now on B4. Like I said earlier, favourite for the race. Safety car benefited.
I mean, I'd frankly make him favor for every race. I mean, he's just that much faster.
Will Med get the move done?
Dylan Baxter doesn't have DRS, so Med's going to get the move done here, and he might have it.
Yep, got the move done there. Until the last lap.
I don't know how you can make tires last how you can make mediums last this long and not get a puncture. It's an absolute shock to me.
Yeah, like I said to you earlier, this track, it's not so hard on tyre work. I've seen it done before. I mean, they knew they were struggling a little bit. It's got to be absolutely massive kind of for people to lose it. Yeah. Even then, he probably scrape it forward. Yeah, so pretty much it now. Looks like ROM BFord will win the first race of the season.
Matt's going to take P2, P3 for Dylan Baxter.
Very good.
Pretty good fight up until BFord took the lead, and then it was pretty much over there.
Yeah. Blades comes home in fourth place, dominating most of the race, and then unfortunately the safety car screwed him over. That's PC there, so Matthew Core home in. Aki 9.
You got Lorne, who's crashed out on the final lap. FGE Adam takes the fastest lap and P9. It's 3 points for the Aston Martin.
Have it.
So we got BFord, Med, Dylan Baxter as our podium finishers. Blades Office, Blades Zophis maybe. I don't know. Ludlow, Drazzy, Alex PC, Matthew Core, Adam, Aki AMG takes P10, Theo was P11, and Lauren finished P12, crashing out on the final lap. I would say Alex PC is probably driver of the day if you're going off of that metric, but I would say Med is driver of the day if we're going to stick with that. It started in the back and quietly made his way up, and at the end ended up taking P2 from Dylan Baxter, and he gets first podium of the season for himself.
Yeah, gotta give it that. Yeah.
Fortunately, the drivers who started first, second, and third, finished fourth, sixth, and eighth. Fastest lap again going to FGE Adam with a 20.317. Gostrom taking not only ninth, but also the fastest lap. It's 3 points for him to start the season.
Thanks.
Oh, make it open. Sorry, options. There we go. Send a message quickly. Right, if you wanna start with Dylan.
Sure. Okay. Dylan, congrats on your podium tonight, P3. I can't imagine it's what you want to do to end the race. How are you feeling?
To be honest, quite happy. I didn't think I'd get a podium, and obviously, I didn't think I was ever going to win. It's B4's just faster than me, but was home for second, but I just didn't have any tyres at the end, so I couldn't really defend.
Okay. Where is our next race, I should say?
It is
Open up the Discord.
Australia.
Australia. Heading to the streets of Melbourne, how do you feel about that track?
I don't like it, I hate it. I like the old one, but the new one's so bad in the game, I just can't.
I love the new one.
I'm so bad there.
For me, I think the only reason I don't like Australia in this game is just because the game sucks, frankly.
Yeah. Alright. On to ROM BFord. Congratulations again, the opening here today. At one stage it didn't look likely, but then that safety car came out and totally benefited you as per usual. And you got your
That's
tyres
per
at the
usual.
end.
What's that mean?
So what tyres percentage yours on the end at the end?
74%.
I was about to say a little worse.
You'd be a lot closer to puncture territory. You'd be
Too
at
bad.
least 80.
Yeah.
Ditto,
I was
ditto Dylan, and honestly at that point, Med.
just scared to push because this latest update just seems to have taken all the grip out of the cars, and it changes a lot as it goes. So I've got no confidence really. Not really
Yeah.
pushing. I don't think
The
anyone
last
was.
race I had to do full traction because it was just pointless trying to fucking do anything.
So what happened with the incident?
What in the chicane?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Just know we were.
Yeah,
Lot-
I
lot-
don't
lot-
really know. Because I had I was in between like 3 cars. I had nowhere to go. I tried to like give everyone space. I'm pretty sure I did, but
I just know I was on the grass. So I know. But yeah.
That was quite funny actually. Because if the camera angle switched you as you were on the grass and you were facing the wrong. It was like quite funny. But
Yeah.
you're all 4 wide going into that corner almost.
Don't know how.
It was like,
I usually the gang in third kept losing the rear or something, and everyone just caught him.
yeah. Well, thank you, ROM BFord.
This one.
On to Australia next week, where Melbourne should be an interesting track. I like it. Obviously Dylan doesn't, but there we are. Hopefully, should be entertaining, and we'll see you there. Thank you very much, Dace, for joining.
No problem.
All right. Good night.